All right, so Shannon Ritch, he's a veteran MMA fighter. I don't think he ever went to the UFC. Um, and he apparently has this beef with Brendan, and he talks about it, right? He talks about it with Rampage Jackson and I forgot the other guy's name, Bear, I think his name is. So let's watch this clip for a bit, and I'll give you some more context because somebody in the subreddit here gave us a couple of snippets on how it kind of escalated to this point.
Is it true you try to fight Brandon Schaub at a bar in Scottsdale?
So it wasn't a bar in Scottsdale. It was actually at his buddy's UFL, United Fight League.
I heard about that.
So let's go. Let's just talk about it.
Us, yeah.
So this is what
we
happened.
heard whispers.
Here, this is what happened, and I'm gonna be straight out with you. Brendan Schaub was on Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan said, "Hey, look at this record of Shannon Ritch," and Brendan Schaub literally said, because I got the clip, "Yeah, it's the worst record I've ever seen." You know, something like that. And if it's the worst record you ever seen, bro, you don't even know me. And you're running your mouth talking, you know, whatever. So anyway, I went up to him because I'd never met him before.
Okay, so that part is true. He was talking shit about Shannon, and because Joe brought him up, and he's like, "Wow, look at that guy's record. Look, it's so shitty, right? Because in his record, it's not the greatest. It's like Artem Lobov, goat levels of record breaking." And Shannon heard about it, and he was like, "Hey, bro, what the why are you talking shit? What the hell? I thought we were supposed to respect each other." And then Brandon, if I recall, he was like, "No, I meant Shannon Briggs, like the boxer." And he was like, "What? What are you talking about?"
Literally went up to him. I shook his hand and said, "Hi, I'm Shannon Ritch." He goes, "Hey, how you doing?" I said, "Why would you talk shit about me? You don't even know me, dude." And he goes, No, it wasn't you. I was talking about Shannon Briggs." I'm like, "No, you said Shannon Ritch." No, it was Shannon Briggs. I said, "Okay, I'm gonna let it go." So I'm gonna let it go.
They don't even look the same.
Hey,
Yeah. You guys don't look none of
so literally, I let it go, and then
So yeah, Shannon Briggs, he's black and he's a boxer and not an MMA fighter. It's like I feel like Brendan would bring up his like CTE flaring up just to like kind of dodge this. He's like, no, brain scramble, bro. I got hit hard by Roy Nelson. You gotta understand that.
And he went back on another podcast and was like, "Well, Shannon Ritch said this to me, blah, blah." Okay, Brendan, where you at? Hey, if you have a problem with me, we can settle it. I don't give a shit.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
Hey, oh, watch out. Hey, Brendan's just walking here, man. What you doing?
But
you're not scared of nobody.
I don't give a shit.
He used to fight.
Yeah, he used to fight.
He's
But
a
he wasn't that good.
He
Look
was
at
a
his record.
heavyweight.
Look at his record. Look at mine.
Well, you got more losses than he got fights.
I got a lot more wins than he's got fights too.
Hello, Yahtzee.
That is true, and he might be more active than Brendan, but yeah, I guess he's right about that. But some people are gonna be saying like, yeah, Brendan's a former UFC fighter though. It's a lot better in resume, and he probably has had better fighters, lost to a lot of better fighters than Shannon Ritch ever did. But who knows, right? That's all subjective, right?
Hey,
Yo,
let's put that fight. Hey, let's put that fight together.
Yeah,
you
let's
do
put that
it.
together.
Let's do it at guitar.
Do you think you would smash Brandon Schaub? Because he knows how to fight, though. Let's be honest. He was a heavyweight fighter in the UFC.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
You give him that smoke.
bro, I'm good, man.
He's a black
I
guy.
don't give a shit, man. I don't care, bro. I don't really have anything against Brendan. I saw his comedy. I don't think he's that funny.
Damn!
Oh shit. But
That's his.
Oh, shots fired. But I mean, everybody knows that. I mean, that's kind of like, it's kind of it's a simmer, right? It's simmering, but it ain't burnt. This ain't a burn. It's not a burn.
Livelihood.
okay,
Bro,
I saw his comedy. He's not that funny.
Bro, you taking the gloves off.
He was funny. He was okay, but he wasn't that funny.
Did you laugh at his jokes at all? Did he?
All he talked about was gay stuff. It was all gay. It was all about being gay. I think he has a thing with gays or something. I don't have any problem with gays.
Yeah, that is true. It's a lot of gay material out there with Brendan, and look, let's see now I'm gonna show you the kind of the context of this because I just said it right, but without some of the clips, you're gonna be like, I don't know, maybe you're telling the truth, Hector. I don't know. let me show you the clips here, because a Redditor compiled some of the clips to kind of give you the full rundown of this. So let's watch that too.
That's not Michael.
Wow, he fought Shannon Ritch on his third fight. Shannon Ritch has like 1 million fights. Click on Shannon Ritch.
Look at Mike Guyman, the Joker, old school, 2003.
Click on Shannon Ritch. How many fights does he have? I'm gonna say he's got. How many? Does it say?
Holy shit!
Does it
He
say
has
his
a lot of
record?
losses. 53 and 79.
Jesus Christ!
It's the worst record I've ever seen.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Okay, so it's a lot worse than Artem Lobov's record, but you can see that they even went on Wikipedia, and Joe said Shannon Ritch a couple times. Brendan said Shannon Ritch a couple times. And now they're trying to, and now, it's kind of ridiculous for him to say, I meant Shannon Briggs.
No, you say Shannon Ritch. You can't say Shannon Ritch. No, dude, I swear, Brandon. No. I know, because everybody comes, hey, you got to check this out. I'm like, why would you talk shit about me? I don't even know. No.
So this is where he says that he was in that event. And he's also with his brother here, Jay. Ask Jay what happened that day. And Brandon, he doesn't want any part of Shannon Ritch and his multiple losses.
Brandon's for fight Shannon Briggs. Your friend's got it wrong. Okay, man, because I'm like, yeah.
There's a guy named, so there's Shannon Briggs, who's the boxer, right?
Yeah.
Let's go, champ, Shannon Briggs. Then there's a guy named Shannon Ritch, who's like old school MMA guy. Probably, I think he has the most fights in the history of MMA.
That's not true. And he's also he's downplaying everything that happened. He just completely lies about it.
Jesus Christ!
It's the worst record I've ever seen.
That's crazy.
It's all on video, man. It's like, how can you even change the narrative?
And Shannon Ritch somehow thought I was talking stuff about, not talking stuff, but was making fun of him. I don't know how it happened, but he was talking. He goes, "Hey man, I thought we were cool. A bunch of my guys sent me stuff, said you were talking stuff." I was like, and to be fair, maybe I've heard him, but I'm not too familiar with his work. I know he has all the fights in the world, but I think the lines got crossed because I was talking about Shannon Briggs, not Shannon Ritch.
Very similar.
Very
Very
That was the only.
That's just completely spinning the whole thing, right? And then you hear Chin here, his producer, saying, "No, yeah, he got it. He totally got it right. You wouldn't have said that. Of course not. You're very respectful. You wouldn't make fun of somebody like that."
Only thing I can think of when he's talking about, and he's not a great guy, nice guy, had a lit ass outfit on too, but really nice guy. But he's like, "Yeah, man, it bothered me, man. They said you were knocking on me or roasting me." I was like, "You sure it's not Shannon Briggs?"
Shannon Briggs. I'm like, no, you said Shannon Ritch. No, it was Shannon Briggs. I said, okay, I'm gonna let it go. So I'm gonna let it go.
They don't even look the same.
Hey,
Yeah. You guys don't look nothing alike.
so literally, I let it go, and then he went back on another podcast and was like, "Well, Shannon Ritch said this to me, blah blah." Okay, Brendan, where you at? Hey, if you have a problem with me, we can settle it. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying?
So there you have it, guys. Yeah, this is just like gaslighting Shannon Ritch, gaslighting everybody that heard the clips, everybody that's seen the clips, everybody that has messaged Shannon Ritch, and Shannon Ritch has a clip in his phone saying shit about him, and he's still
Jesus Christ!
It's the worst record I've ever seen.
That's crazy.
he's still like in denial about who he talked about, right? It was the boxer, not the MMA fighter. Wow, this is just like, I don't know. Maybe Brandon realized his mistake, and he's like, "Oh shit, this guy's legit mad at me, and maybe I should just try to put things down a bit, settle things down." And she should have just said, "Hey man, I'm speaking, if I was Brendan here, I would have been like, 'Hey man, I was just trying to be funny, my bad. I do respect you as a fighter. We are, you know, we're similar, right? We've had the same careers, right? And I was just trying to be funny, my bad. And that's it, right? But Brendan got caught completely here, and this is one of the most kind of like egregious, most obvious lies that he has ever displayed. And it's all clipped. It's all clipped, and you can see it and how he just tries to gaslight Shannon, Ritch here, and everybody else here. And people in the subreddit, other people that don't like him, they're gonna snitch on him. They're gonna send Shannon, Ritch, clips of him talking shit. And Shannon happened to be there at that arena, right? The whatever it was called,
UFL, United Fight League.
And he called them out, right? Because fighters, if they're they're serious about how they feel, they're gonna say, "Hey, what's up, bro? What's up with that?" That's it, man. That's all I gotta say about that. Let me know what you guys think about this. This is kind of a crazy, funny little scenario that Brennan got, caught in. And yeah, that's it. Let me know what you guys think.